and I'll kill you.
Just gonna get everyone on.
I'll be Lucian, and you can be the icky Voidwoken.
But I don't want to be the Voidwoken. I'm always the Voidwoken.
This looks like everyone's just kind of having a good time without me. So hello everybody, my name is Ninja Wolf, and today I'm going to be continuing my Divinity 2 playthrough.
And you can be the icky Voidwoken.
You know, let's see where this takes me.
But I don't want to be the Voidwoken.
I give up on it. Where we last left off, we finally actually got to the City of Arcs. I have explored a little bit, found out where all the shopkeepers are. If I go down there, the guy who sells, oh, I see. Okay, the person who, sells wizard books is down there. There's a guy on the right that sells necromancer and rogue. Who sells potions. I ended up buying an insane amount of, Also, I got these books. I got some books just to read.
What do you think the Paladins would do to us if they heard you going wrong like that?
Just so I can have something to read.
Arcs was still a free city, last time I checked. Bodies in the street.
There's nothing to the right or left, but I kind of don't want to do that right now. I would rather... I kind of want to go out there and do the... Actually, no, because that thing one-shot me, didn't it? What's your armor? Your boots could always be better. Yeah, let's go find you better boots. We can probably find you better boots at the lady who sells stuff. Hear ye, hear ye. At this woman right here.
Roll up, don't be shy. What'll it be?
Wrong one. You, this one right here. Thank you. Just get some better boots.
You a hunter? I've got just the thing.
Yeah, some rings bartering. Oh.
Giant Slayer. Back to refill your quiver, are you?
The gloves do. 101.
Giant Slayer. Back to refill your quiver, are you?
Wait, 10. Okay, 101, 68.
Giant Slayer. Back to refill your quiver, are you?
101. Okay, so that's definitely better, but it doesn't give me anything. Also, I bought like all the arrows this woman had, and I taught, as you can see here, I taught myself Loaded Corpse, just so I have another summon.
A spillage all over the floor.
Too loud. What do you think the Paladins would do to us if they heard you going wrong like that? I don't want no trouble, Lizard. Those bloody Paladins are the only reason why any of your lot can still show your faces around here,
Wow.
Lizard. We're good people in Arcs. We don't want your kind.
That is how you want me to kill you. You're a biscuit. Ooh, there's some stuff here that I'm pretty sure they don't care if I take. Don't need a tooth. Don't need that. lot of dead bodies here. Ooh, the priest. See, this is why you check the bodies, man. You get lots of loot. Alright, I'm gonna quick save before I head in this area. Because a mission. We'll see.
Please, you've got to help me. My wife, they want to kill her.
Why? Like, I get the whole gay lesbian thing. I'm all for the LGBT, but this is the third lesbian couple. Like, I don't think I've seen any gay couples. This seems very one-sided.
She didn't do anything wrong. She was just trying to save lives, but no one will listen. You have to help. Please.
Ask what your wife is accused of. Assure the panicked woman that you'll do what you can. Those paladins look well armed. You better stay out of it.
Of being a good person. Please, there's no time. They'll kill her.
How does this feel?
In Lucian,
You approach, but the paladin's icy blue eyes never move from his prison.
you are interrupting a paladin court, stranger.
You couldn't call this a court until the end of days, Kem. It's still a disgrace.
The prisoner will be silent.
Ask him what the paladin is accused of. Pardon yourself and step back. You want to hear where it's going? Turn away from the scene. Better if you stay out.
We are beyond accusations. This once paladin is guilty of refusing orders and protecting supporters of the Black Ring.
They were boys. Local boys that signed up for steady pay in a slick uniform. A couple of white traitors doesn't mean every magister is in league with the Ring.
At best, you are a coward. At worst, you are a traitor. In either case, the sentence is death.
Not to Lord Kem. He knows what he's doing. Walk away. This isn't your business. As a person of myself, I can see where this is coming from. If any of you actually listen to the Overwatch backstories, it's basically Baptiste's backstory. He needed money when he was a child, and he basically donned on the clothes of Talon to get that money. And then once he realized what he was doing, he switched to the good side. I say, what kind of example does this set for the paladins? If somebody's trying to help kids who are doing this for money, what's to say in the paladins? Because this sets the idea that paladins don't care who you are. If you associate with them, you're found guilty. There is no between it. There is nothing in between good and evil. You're either with them or against them.
His icy eyes focus on you for the first time, pinning you with a freezing look.
Step aside, stranger.
Explain that you're on his side. You're the one that sent the owl which warned him about the magisters in the Black Rain. Declare that he can't do this. It isn't right. This is no trial. Demand she be judged fairly. Beg pardon for her life. He is mistake. Decide to your battle.
I see. You have my thanks for that. You did us a great service. Now, if you would do me one service more, stand aside.
This is why we quick save. Personal note, I don't think this is right. In my opinion, it just feels like the paladins are exerting their power far beyond what they should. It makes me what people do for entertainment nowadays, like to entertain. Like, I understand back in my day, people would do like literally anything, even the most like cringiest of things.
Oh, Divine Lucian, please help us.
I'm sorry if you guys don't like this. I personally think I should try everything I can to convince him that this is wrong. Hmm. If I'm going memory, I need to piece end myself. You know, I'm gonna load something. I'm gonna load before I got in there. Because I believe I have something that raises my persuasion. Okay. Let's see what gear I got that can raise intelligence. If I don't have, or intelligence, persuasion. If I don't have any gear, I'll put on some other things. I'll go look around for some that raises persuasion. Literally nothing. Perception. Perseverance. Try not to get rid of, just want to raise my persuasion by one. One moment.
The elf stands in front of a cart displaying various sundries. He warmly motions to you and gives you a broad smile.
Paladin's promised the good council school will reopen soon. People respond. Now hurry.
I heard that the paladins killed unarmed magisters.
One moment, guys. Someone's calling the house phone. It's my dad.
Too loud. What do you think the paladins would do to us if they heard you going wrong like that?
Arks is still a free city, last time I checked.
There's bodies in the streets. This place isn't free, not anymore.
Don't fret, my...
Hear ye, hear
I
ye.
welcome newcomers and natives alike.
I
We
heard
shall
that the
trade.
paladins killed
We shall
unarmed
talk.
magisters. Didn't even let them surrender.
Too
I
loud.
serve all who seek aid, sir.
Paladins would do to us if they heard you going wrong like that.
Arks is still a free city, last time I checked.
There's bodies in the streets. This place isn't free, not anymore.
Trouble brewing in the ancient empire. Now let's check the stories of late seas.
I heard that the paladins killed unarmed magisters. Didn't even let them surrender.
Too loud. What do you think the paladins would do to us if they heard you going wrong like that?
Arks is still a free city, last time I checked.
There's bodies in the streets. This place isn't free, not anymore.
Okay. Don't really need thievery at the moment. This is interesting. This is definitely better pants, and it's really good
I
actually. So
heard that the paladins
I'm gonna get
killed unarmed
those
magisters.
for
Didn't even let them surrender.
I welcome newcomers and natives alike.
Too loud.
Trade.
like this gives me a good amount.
Paladins would do to us if they heard you going wrong.
Dear
like that.
God.
Arks is still a free city,
Uh,
last time
I can also take on skills now and take off superconductor from.
There's bodies in the streets.
Oh, it automatically
This
does
place
that.
isn't free, not anymore.
It automatically
I
does
heard
it.
that the paladins killed unarmed magisters.
Interesting.
Didn't even let them surrender.
Too loud. What do you think the paladins would do
I
to us
welcome
if they heard you
newcomers
going
and
wrong like
natives
that?
alike.
I can't look at it.
We shall talk.
If I had to guess in terms of people who would sell persuasion items, I don't think you would.
Oh, yes. The town is all a twitter over your escapades at the gate. It's the perfect time to replace the hunting supplies you've lost, yes?
I'm definitely getting better gear. Oh, I also didn't put on the new belt to get myself some more armor.
Shoo, you flea bag, shoo!
What's going on? I smell terrible things, I do. I smell fear and blood and doom and death and something else. Something worse.
You, eyes over here, yeah? I know she's pretty, but me wife's here to work, not to gawk at. Now, what'll
Like-
it be?
I'm not gonna lie, I don't mind the whole idea of what you calls it. Women to women at all. I just really don't know why they're like it's not a two-way street. That's what I'm saying. Like you give it in one side, you should put it in the other a little bit too. It just seems like whoever made this game is like, yeah. Lesbians. What are you gonna do about it? Okay, I'm pretty sure I could probably convince him now, but I want to check around anyway.
The man glides from under his hood. You can't see his eyes, but you know they are trained on you.
Okay. See, this thing is not really worth it. Like this ring. Like, who would I give it to? The 4-con is great and all, but I wouldn't give it to anyone. Not for the scoundrel. Rated Geomancer.
They call you a slayer, more likely than hubris gains.
Plus, I could probably rob this guy blind.
Come this way. Be quick.
Like, really quickly. And not even think of a second. Think a second about it.
What if someone's still in there?
Sounds like there's a bat thing underneath the town.
I help you to know and
Most marvellous magic right at your fingertips. Welcome. What brings you by?
Yeah, see, this guy's like all magic stuff. Okay. He has really nothing.
Good wishes, Mike.
Oh wait, I wanted to check Fane's staff. Because that other one looks really nice.
The elf raises her head and peers down her nose at you.
Finesse, sneaking. Oh my goodness, this would be... This is like the best stuff I can get for...
This is a place for scholarly pursuits.
She sniffs.
This is so. We are done here.
What if
You
someone's
return.
These boots, dear God. Look how that price though. I almost dropped it down all the way. That is...
We are done here.
I bought these really good boots. Like, they don't have any magical armor, but look at all that stuff it gives.
Academics and intellectuals only.
I think I just gotta deal with what I got now, because I've looked through everyone's shop.
What if someone's still in there? Gods, those flames! And Voidwoken! Here, in our sanctuary! Our sanctuary!
I shouldn't slow down, he's not making any
The
sense.
ancient Empire Consulate. We were swarmed by Voidwoken, and everything just caught fire. We couldn't quench it. What if someone is still there, and those monsters, my gods? You'd go in there? Zolstissa, bless you. Please, save what you can.
He's gonna be upset, because I'm pretty sure Zolstissa is the one I killed.
We shall train. We shall talk.
See, Wizard Consulate. I'll go in there in a little bit.
Not too loud. What do you think the Paladins would do to us if they heard you going wrong like that?
Arks is still a free city, last time I checked.
There's bodies in the streets. This place isn't free, not anymore.
In this world and the next.
Please, you've got... She didn't do anything wrong. Oh, please.
Here today to see justice done. Paladin,
You approach.
you are in.
You couldn't call this a court
Oh,
until
let me
the end of
quick
days,
save.
Kim. It's still a disgrace.
The prisoner will be silent. We are beyond.
They were bored. A couple of what?
At best, you are a...
His icy...
Step aside, stranger. I see. Now, if you would do me one service...
Please, you
Aha!
Seeker. How do you... This is unforeseen. Very well. Perhaps we would be wiser to wait. She shall not die today.
The paladin looks at you as Kem turns away and silently mouths, "Thank you."
Find a cell for her. and the rest of you have your duties. Move!
Oh, by the divine, thank you. I'll never forget this kindness.
Nice! I didn't want free stuff. Ooh, this is a little bit more, just a little bit of backstabbing, which is always nice. Increase my dual wielding. And I could live without that one, and I don't need better pants at the moment, so I think I'm gonna go with this. The dagger, because then I can probably upgrade. Because this is definitely better. Necromancer and Lifesteal give me a good amount, but I think this would still be better to have other than that one, so. Okay. Oh.
The barracks was meant to be surrounded.
The Magisters fought with all the skill you would expect of peasants. Not that we were flawless. Of course, a victory is a victory, even if it comes at a cost.
Dear God, heroes cost. Aspect Paladin suffering any casualties?
A few, but you could taste the Magisters' desperation. They even torched their own barracks to slow us down with the smoke. A lot of...
This is why we look through stuff. I think I've paid for all the stuff I bought today. Just strictly by robbing people. Destroy after reading. Purify the mind. Order of society. Discipline the body. Loyalty of the mind. Can never have enough identifying us.
This man who lost a ship. Nothing interesting.
Guess that's the one I just got. Ooh, a belt. That'd be interesting. Lucky charm.
It was you who sent us the war owl. Without you, the Black Ring-loving Magisters would still be in charge. I suppose you have earned the right to involve yourself in Paladin business. Just this once. All this is thanks to you, you know. If we hadn't found out what the Whites were doing in the Black Pits, we wouldn't have known that they had to be stopped. I am in your debt.
Remember what Captain Orell said. Ask if he knows where Dallas might be. Note that he seemed happy to execute one of his own. Ask him what has happened between the Paladins and the Magisters.
The Lord Dread lies in the harbor, but the hammer isn't aboard. Nor is she among the piles of Magister bodies. Should you hear anything, you are of course welcome to bring it to me. But rest assured, your help is not needed. My Paladins will find her, and she will face divine justice. No. The Paladins will root out this evil. It is our burden.
I didn't even switch off the persuasion. Dear God, his wit went up one. I guess that's what happens when you trick him once. Like, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on... Yeah. 'Cause I haven't heard a Summoner's War in a while. Okay, so Wits isn't gonna work. Constitution might. I think everything's gonna be 5, and I don't have 5. I have 4, apparently. I hate when people, like, completely and utterly... What calls it? So I know like that a lot of people are really... What you calls it? Starting to use people's idea of lust for video games. Like, a lot of phone apps nowadays have been like, oh, here, look at this. Because a lot of things I do look up as like puzzles and shit. And then there's like this one puzzle that's like, oh, you want to see some tits? Solve the puzzle. And I'm like, that's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. I think all of these are 5, so I don't think I can do this, unfortunately. Well, then she thing is more that I don't want to my perfection.
I do not need luck. If the conspiracy with the Black Ring extends as high as the Hammer herself, she shall pay the price. I promise you that. Enjoy the city.
I can take the book that's on off limits up there. I think I do stop paladins.
Clear off. Need to keep the way clear. Ain't no getaway happening here. And if there is, I ain't involved. Get it? Ain't no one going nowhere as far...
For the safety of Riverlong, report all sorcerers to the nearest Magister.
So I can... A lot of these people really don't give a crap about me just rob. Just me doing my civic duty.
Boring.
I heard that the Paladins killed unarmed Magisters. Didn't even let surrender.
Interesting.
Void Slayer, head on. Void Slayer, head on and...
I just realized, is there one? Oh, there is one, okay. We'll go to Spaceport. Well, yeah, I'll talk to him. Talk to Clem about other issues. Before I head back and attempt to beat those things that completely one-shotted Ethan. I think I have some better armor on him. Hopefully he thinks so too. So he doesn't get one-shotted. So what am I here to talk to him about? Because I was told to come up here twice.
Greetings once more. All this is thanks to you, you know. If we hadn't found out what the Whites have betrayed the memory of Lucian in the most heinous manner. We've had our suspicions, but you provided us with proof. Collusion with the Black Ring. So we acted to put a stop to their treason. The Order must persist. The Order must endure. The Magisters can no longer have power. She disobeyed orders. She knew the consequences. I expect she shall receive justice. Enjoy the city, won't you? Arx is wonderful at this time of year. I should never have allowed Alexander to take power. He was weak. It won't happen again.
Did he not check
If I
behind?
were a white, where would I hide something I didn't want to know?
They'd better be having more luck in the prison.
Books. Is there anything in the book file? Oops, I did not mean to drink that.
This fire was set on purpose.
The plaque reads 4.
God, this really increase. So the plaque. Oh, pouch. Ooh.
Engraved on the plaque are the words, discipline of body. The plaque reads,
Purity of mind. That's what this paper said too. The crumpled up paper. Not that. Not the warning letter. The
Nothing. Just more Magister rubbish.
destroy at the reading. Purify a mind, order of society, discipline of body, loyalty of service. Here, eat this over here. No, that works too. Gotta admire his tenacity. He's going for it.
the plaque reads,
Wow. So it goes.
engraved on the plaque are the words. The plaque reads,
Okay, purity of mind.
the plaque reads,
2. Order of body.
engraved on the plaque,
Discipline of body.
the plaque reads,
If I were a white, where would I hide something I didn't want
If there's
found?
anything important here, the white must...
Careful now. That's a trap.
Someone worked hard to keep this place secret.
I think I already read this. It's on the book. This mundane list of duties looks to have been distributed amongst magisters through Reaper's Coast. Okay. What about these bookshelves? Anything here? Raymond.
Careful. I've spotted a trap.
Might be in here somewhere. Let's identify these two things real quickly. Hey! I don't think my necklace gives me persuasion. Oh, it does, okay. I think this one's better. Yeah, in terms of what you're looking for, probably better.
Aha! There's something behind this painting.
Okay.
More Magister trickery.
Okay, just loyalty.
They must have many secrets to go to. Aha! There's something behind this painting.
Purity of mind. Okay.
Look out! I see a trap nearby.
Ow. Discipline of body. Where's the other one? Where's this chest?
Look out! I see a trap nearby. Aha!
What's this?
There's something behind
I found
this
something.
painting.
Okay. Purity of mind. Order society.
Careful. I've spotted a trap.
Purity of mind.
There's some mechanism at work behind these walls.
Order society.
That didn't sound successful.
Oh wait. Yeah, discipline of body.
That didn't sound successful. That didn't sound successful.
Wait, what?
There's some mechanism at work behind these walls.
Ow. Or destroy at the reading. Order of society.
That didn't sound successful.
What? Okay, so
There's some mechanism at work behind these walls.
is your body access?
There's some mechanism at work behind these walls.
Okay, so it's mind, body. Divine?
That didn't sound successful.
Okay, so it's mind, body, discipline, divine. Mind,
There's some mechanism at work behind these walls.
body,
There's some mechanism at work behind these walls.
society.
There's some mechanism at work behind these walls.
I don't know why it's backwards, but we're not in the order that.
That did the trick by the sound of it.
Only 500 in this giant gold pile? I kind of find it BS. Giant diamonds. Gold. Holy Bob. Painting of Alexander the Divine. Guess what the heck?
Good find.
So wait, what's this confiscated staff do? Oh my goodness! Sure. Like, okay. I'm pointing this out. I'm collecting all this stuff, and Ivan's gonna have to sell it.
So much.
Godwoken. I should have known it would be you in the end. The seeds of interference that you planted in the Black Pits have yielded rather...
Okay, the seeds of reference you planted in the Black Pits you have yielded rather bright fruit and are spreading lies about us all allying at the Black Ring. You're so very wrong.
I should have ran you through with my sword back in Driftwood, not offered you my hand. You're nothing but a catastrophe in waiting. You are part of the problem, Godwoken, not the solution.
So you have no lessons to take from Magister, retort that he has no right to have the moral high ground. The actions of him and his mistress Dallas have led to the world I don't know what that word is. And that he cannot point fingers. He and his kinds consorted with the Black Ring. He spat upon everything that was insists he cuts his J's.
We lead the world to salvation. Sacrifices are inevitable, sad as it may be. Dallas is so very close to her goal. She must be at the cathedral as we speak, hovering above Lucian's holy corpse, the Aeteran in hand. At last she will purge the powers of the gods still raging within. This is how Lucian, even in death, will become the saviour of us all. With him, all source will wither. With him, divinity itself will die. No source, no Voidwoken, remember, sorcerer? That is what we promised from the start, a cure that will save the world. We will redeem Rivellon. As for you, well, I am erasing you. Your bones will be embers, your existence forgotten, your future cancelled. Our plans, our strategies, our records, all consumed by flames. And amidst the ash, another charred, anonymous corpse in a city littered with them.
Raymond produces something. An incendiary grenade. Your eyes dart left and right. Oil barrels are stacked in every corner and alcove of the chamber.
Let's go out with a bang.
Raymond primes the grenade. It starts to hiss.
flames. More flames. Let's use magic in this. Let's only use magic. Let's use flesh sacrifice instead. In this case, I'm gonna do summon the incarnate. There's no way to make without teleporting. Ow. Ow. Okay. So you wanted to get close, but for what reason here? Do I not have shocking touch? I thought I had shocking touch on it. Skills. I guess I don't. Oh, well, of course. You know, I can... Am I in the flames? Shouldn't be caught sleeping on the job, buddy. Also, you're gonna help me fight this. Oh dear. Okay. I like this idea of doing things. Sacrifices must be made, he said. Hopefully the sacrifices I don't know why I did that. still charmed? He is still charmed. Jeez, I didn't know that. Not at all, I think, healthy for my system, so... Okay. Also, he should probably resurrect Ethan. He has about 32. I don't have much room here.
Glory is mine.
By chance, can you also make it rain here so it's not literally everything on fire? My bad. This is fun. Everyone's just getting a nice whack at him.
I'm ready.
Oh, it's a wood totem? Oh, it's because there's clouds. That's... Okay. Poor guy. He didn't ask for any of this.
Nice.
I wonder how much a bust of Alexander would go for. I am the Red Prince, okay.
Excellent work. I had my doubts about you, but I'm happy to be proven wrong.
What the hell did they get here?
Tem looks about, then returns his eyes to you and gives you an imperious nod.
With that out of the way, I'm sure you've prayers to submit and acquaintances to greet. My paladins will see to any further concerns. Goodbye now. Is that so? Perhaps she thought to convince the keeper, Lord Ahu, to allow her entry. A foolish plan for more reasons than I can list. I wonder... Well, anyway, it looks like I will need to deal with the witch myself. It's been a long time coming. But please, take this as a token of the Paladin's gratitude. You were invaluable once again. Now leave us to do our work.
Okay.
Paladins, turn this place upside down. I want every nook, cranny, and spider web examined. If there's nothing else, we have a lot to do.
So you ask... Okay.
I'm not a library book to be perused at your... Enjoy the city.
Ooh. Ooh. This stuff, man. Stuff does fucking great things. I really want this... I really want everything here. Silenced. Let's get the bow. I don't think... I like this shock
Maybe
beat.
one of these books. They must have written something down.
Find the blueprints for the building. There may be hidden chambers.
I thought this guy's not even attempting to look at me, who's currently just robbing these bodies. At least it's him who did it. Gets a bow from the guy, aims at him. So,
Playing with necrofire.
finesse, scoundrel, and necromancer. I think that's better in terms of damage. I don't know if it's...
Keep looking. Take this place apart brick by brick if you must.
Oh my, I'm just gonna look through... Oh, hello. Okay. It's a two-handed weapon, right? Requires...
The whites were pulling a lot of strings and arcs, I see.
Not gonna lie, that battle was a little bit too easy. Like, these things aren't really doing a whole lot of...
Find the blueprints for the building. There may be hidden chambers.
a whole lot when it comes to it. It might be this helmet. This helmet kind of is really outdated. Yeah, guess it is.
All right, Dallas. Let's see what you've been up to.
Why else try to burn it?
Must have left it. Why else try to burn it?
Search this place with a fine tooth comb.
Take that. I'll need no more cryptid notes. Raymond's orders, checking claw book. Cryptid book. I'm not looking any more encrypted books because I don't know how to encrypt it.
hiding.
Who do I want to have source? What's this book? Open records? I really don't care. It's a bail. Sweetie, I need. Okay, I want you to have the source because the fire slug is really useful. Fane just walks through it. Ooh, goody health. I'll take the stuff to sell later. Ooh! Constitution Hydrolis. Okay, let's do these books. Yay! Ah, yes, I should probably...
You are no magister, no paladin either. Resourceful of you to breach our inner circle. I'm sure Marwell must be fuming. Tell me, does Ark still stand?
Say yes. Yes, Ark still stands. Why? Yeah, such a thing. Ask what the spirit, what happened to him. Ask.
Lately, I was investigating possible threats to Arks. My inquiries led me to suspect that a dwarven enclave was planning something significant from within the city's sewers. They've long used the sewers for smuggling contraband, but something changed recently. They seemed nervous. More guards, more hidden chambers, more secrets. I fear that an attack against the city might be imminent. Good Queen Justinia seeking to take advantage of the disarray in the Order, perhaps.
Ask what he thinks the dwarves are concealing exactly. Ask about the contraband that the dwarves were smuggling.
The dwarves ransacked a Divine Order ship recently. The Peacemaker. A vessel like that is commonly used for safely transporting shipments of death fog. If that's what they're hiding down there, then they must be stopped. There was nothing of great importance, just some restricted goods. It's whatever else they have that concerns me. What happened? I followed orders, that's what. Magister Raymond decreed that no white magister should fall into captivity, no matter what. Better a quick poison than a sloppy thrust from the paladin blade, anyway.
The spirit offers you a wry smile.
I'm in a poor position to keep tabs on the living. All I know is that Dallas arrived in the city with a sizable retinue of my white magister brethren accompanying her.
Ask if Raymond's here.
Of course. He's the commander of the white magisters.
The spirit isn't surprised, nor is he frightened. He is deeply outraged.
I'd like to point this out. It really doesn't make a difference either way. If I consume the source or not. Because most of the time nowadays, it's just people will take the source from me, so... While I'm in the mood for looking, Magister Raymond and White Magister. Let's talk to the
The spirit of a magister stares at you with undisguised venom.
Your time is over, Godwoken.
The spirit glares at you in defiance, and...
You can't stop me. Ah, full source. Haven't had that in a hot minute.
The wheels are already in motion, Godwoken. My death changes nothing. Dallas will prevail.
Tell him to drop the bluster. You're going to stop Dallas. She will be dead and changed soon enough. Demand to know where Dallas is. Consume the source.
Raymond's spirit smiles. The fanatical gleam in his eyes makes him look almost alive once more.
This world is rotten, and the rot started with the gods. We will all be better off without them. You should just stand aside and let it happen. But you won't, will you? Do you even know what you do with these powers that you chase? It's power-hungry fools like you that have made our actions so necessary. Rivellon needs to be saved from your ilk. Farewell, God-woken. Enjoy the precious...
Keep looking. Take this place apart brick by brick if you must.
I'm assuming there must be some hidden rooms in here. Some chests. This thing up here doesn't have any chest. This thing up here doesn't have any chest. I don't think I need to be in here any more than I should. And there's nothing up here really, so... Oh, there's another white magister. I should probably talk to him as like somebody who else needs swords, like Sabile. Sabile's source points is really useful, so... They're gonna tell me to piss off anyway, so...
The spirit of a white magic, the spirit vanished.
Huh. What happened to that thing? It just exploded.
Maybe they're these books. They must have written something down.
Oh, there's a chest here. A needle. A Grenader's journal. Nope. Alrighty. Let's head upstairs. Nothing in here. Seems like the game's glitching a bit and just keeps telling me to open and close the door over here. Which, I've already been in there, don't need to go back in there.
Careful, I've spotted a trap.
So the plaques up here would have been a sign, and so would this thing that I took off one of the magisters, so... Now, curiosity.
Where is Smells? Oh, Mr. Smells!
I can't do that. I cannot take the life of that poor source dog. Someone on the bridge?
The spirit laughs. A terrible, cynical guffaw. The spirit laughs. He laughs all the louder, trying to drown out the shame. The sickening hilarity of the life he has lost consumes him, and then stops.
I'm just killing all these people.
A wave of sadness rolls off the spirit, sadness mixed with betrayal. The Magister was stabbed in the back by one...
Alright, your turn.
A wave of sadness becomes anger as the spirit realizes what's happening. It is the...
Alright, let me use my eyes here, see what's here. Spirit vision. Really nothing. I thought there would have been paladins.
The Magister spirit dashes along the foliage beneath the battlements, nearing the bridge. There is a cry from behind. The spirit glances back. Her gaze follows something tumbling from the battlements to the undergrowth. There is the thump of an impact. She continues running. She sprints onto the bridge, but then something grabs her ankle and hoists her into the air upside down. Her screams are drowned out by a monstrous roar. The spirit vanishes, leaving only the fading echo of a fire.
I feel like at that point I'm just catching this one off picture. Sometimes I forget that I have spirit vision. It helps with source. Quick save here, because I don't want to die, and we need to restart everything, so. Ruptured the tendons in this one. Not sleeping. Actually, atrophy is not bad either. I want a little bit of See, this is why I kind of don't want source. Every time I even get source nowadays, it's just taken. Like, immediately taken. Magical. You don't even have anything for magical. Let's trap the bear. Phoenix dived up there to encourage everyone, then booked it away. I think he's going for Spiel.
I'll yield none.
that's fine. The bear shouldn't be able to move. Okay, it's back to his turn. Even with Peace of Mind, I think doesn't get to go anytime soon. You done? Oh, wait, you're getting rid of your vantage. Crap, I can't summon one close enough to fight. Oh dear. Of course he did. How did I get poison and burn? I feel like I should have only been burned. To do that, I'm gonna hit. I really need to hit this guy or this guy.
Glory is mine.
Oh, come on, man. Can't really help her because we start so low down. I can't do anything. It's tight. I'm gonna do this, I gotta do it right. I need to summon Rally me. I should have given him the power infusion, thinking about it. Okay, so I should have all this up. Now I'm gonna shields up. Don't really have a lot of magical. Game's kind of surrounded. Fair. Liz, I'm gonna ask you to politely take out this guy. I deal with my own things. Oh, you're gonna be able to hit him, can't you? I'm calling a little BS on that. This is not good for me at all. I was hoping Ethan would be able to do something. Wait, what? Did he mark me? all times for evasion to proc. That would have been great. Sometimes these people to get only critical hit. Wow, evasion worked 0. That's why I don't fucking use it, because it works like once every 50,000 turns. I don't know where else to go to get levels. Because I can't fight these people because they have massive height advantage. And apparently, the bear doesn't like me. Whether or not it doesn't have a person running in. So what am I supposed to do there? Stretching my back. Always feels good sometimes, man. Stretching out your spine. So guys, because I'm currently reading the Mythic Odysseys of Theros book, and let me know if you guys want to hear me read it, because I've been reading I'm up to the part of the gods, and how the gods will interact with each other. And I'm trying to figure all that out, because my campaign, I'm trying to make it a little bit more religious, because I'm going to be running this campaign. I thought that'd be cool. Okay, I can't fight these people until I'm high level. It's not because they're strong, it's because they frankly have height advantage. Oh, hi.
The spirit of an older man observes the nearby painter. He tut-tuts to himself.
That poor boy is wasting his time, walking upon well-trodden paths. I thought I raised him better than that. Did you tell him what you thought of his little picture?
So you haven't spoken to his son. He's an artist?
A budding painter. A journeyman, if you will. I'm afraid I poisoned the well for the poor lad. He had to grow up in the shadow of I, the finest painter Arx has ever seen. I blame myself. I should never have encouraged him as a child. He could have grown up to be a merchant or a dentist.
Ew,
not
dentist.
Embarrassing himself like this.
Know that he's very harsh on his son and demand to know what he's achieved. Diplomacy say that he's entitled to his opinion.
Of course I am. I painted the greatest works of art that Arx has ever seen. The Sacrifice of Lucian. My opinion is the only one that matters.
So you don't particularly care much for art?
They are part of a private collection now, Lord Kem's. Perhaps he'll grant you a viewing, but I doubt it. There's a reproduction on display at the cathedral. Not the same as viewing the original, of course, but it gives the great unwashed something.
A young man works at a canvas, mounted on an... He momentarily...
It's at times like this, the great schism of the divine order and the ruination of Arx. This will be my master.
He gestures to the canvas. It's completely...
I am an artist. I do not do vanity commissions. Not shock, no.
He tugs back the sleeve of his tunic to reveal a blood-soaked cloth bandage around his wrist.
What the hell possessed him to paint using his own blood?
It was my father's technique. He was also quite the sorcerer, for the most part, but the original, he keeps it locked away some...
You know what? Let's go to sewer.
There's more blood down there than water. There's more blood down there than water.
I can't do anything with the sword sound. I just can't bring myself to it.
What is this? I'll wake up in a minute. Winslow's snoring always wakes me.
Apparently, it's clear she knows nothing about the Black Ring.
I saw her run to the city with the Whites.
She doesn't think she's dead. Yo, let's go this way then.
What? I was sure I saw torchlight down there.
Is there a way into this?
I can hear voices, but I can't make them out.
Is it a chest? Can I loot the chest? Keep going this way. Oh, it's a different trader.
Contains no dog's milk. Well, hello, handsome. Care to hear about the power of cheese? I've got wheels.
She looks you up and down, then...
What's on my mind? Why, texture, maturity, taste. But most of all, I'm wondering what tickles your fancy. Looking at you, I think it may be power. Am I right? So I have not misjudged you. Now, we've established how you feel about power. How do you feel about law? Specifically laws relating to property and the acquisition of goods,
A glint appears in her eye, and she smiles. Then she raises her hands and shows you her rings.
Perhaps this is the power you seek. I've been waiting for the right customer to come along for these, but I warn you, power doesn't come cheap, even for someone as attractive as you. The pleasure was mine.
That is nowhere near what I thought. How good I thought it would be. When she said power and all, I thought she was talking about like.
The drain's blocked. I can hear water.
Nothing is fragrant.
Ugh, this place stinks.
I can't go down there. There's some gears.
I've spotted something.
Where? Inside the house?
I've spotted something.
What's inside? Oh, outside? Interesting.
The sewer's running as red as the street.
The door does not open. A creeping sensation comes over you.
The doctor is not taking this.
The door goes...
Bitch, I can beat you.
There's more blood down there than water.
I thought there would actually be something over here. Unfortunately, there's not. Who's down here anyway? No one who could see me? Not nearly as close as I thought it would be. Minor healing, I'm not... Oh, giant healing. Yes. That'll make up for when I accidentally drank. Row of books. Books in a row of books finds a mace. What are these dwarves doing, man? Oh. Spooked me. Didn't essentially want them to follow me. Healing potion, huge poison vial. Oh, poison vial, take that. Might work. Take the identifying glass. Take that. I'll take the normal healing potion.
I've spotted something. Explosives. And we're locked in with them. No one strike a light.
This is different.
Three.
So it's this button is the one that spoke. I guess I won the fight. Dear God. That went great. So far I've used one, okay. Where's the teleporter pyramid? I know Fane has one, so it's usually in his inventory. They're all in Fane's bag. God damn. Send to Sabio. Fane.
This machine drips with poisonous slime. I should neutralize this thing before it does damage.
I don't have anything to disable it, so. Goodness, I thought I just one-shotted it. Oh my goodness. Probably should also hasten myself. Okay. This is Fane's type of room, man. They're slowly just lighting everything on fire. I mean, to be fair, if Fane was ever to do something by himself, this would be it. Flames to die out. Like I said, if Vane was ever going to do a battle by himself. Plate? So, what's this all about? Sure, there's something down here. See, there's nothing in here then, because there's a bed down here. Huh. chest here. Oh! That is a beautiful one for Ethan. Also, if we're gonna give Ethan one, this is it. Because it also gives him a huntsman. That's why I chose Ethan instead of a field anymore. There's nothing in here. Okay, let's go to City Square again. Okay, let's go to the other side of this town, because this side frankly has nothing. Staring at your way.
It's dark, but I can hear the water below.
Water?
Look at the sun. The harbour is ruined. There's no...
Okay.
Himself buys from me. Well, when you put it that way.
The trader looks at the mansion behind her nervously, then back to you.
Looking for, something special? All done then?
Fan and Knives already have that. Don't really need that. Poisoned. What the?
She responds with a nervous wave, and her The trader looks at the mansion behind her nervously, then back to you.
I don't know what I just bought at all.
Looking for, something special? Am I that transparent? I'm a little on edge, it's true.
She nods to the looming estate.
See behind me? That's Linda Kem's mansion. And if Kat's to be believed, Kem's got something valuable in there. So valuable that if we can find it, we'd be set for life.
Weed?
She's in there now, looking for this thing. I don't know what it is, but Kat promises our lives are about to change for the better.
Ask more about Kat. Who is this woman?
She's an appraiser, and a damn good one at that. Kem's obsessed with his own riches. He brings Kat in to tell him how much his collection's worth, then basks in his wealth like a lizard in the sun.
Her voice lapses into a soft whisper.
People like Kem, they just get richer and richer, while the rest of us scramble for their scraps. Kat says we deserve better, and I believe her. All done, then?
Can I ask why That's amazing, though, how much bartering does.
She responds with a nerve.
You know what? Let's see how much bartering I can get. I don't think I have any rings that give bartering.
Antiques and antiquities, buying and selling.
You literally have something.
Yet, my word, the mansion's positively overrun with foreign folk on this most inauspicious of Lucian's day.
He catches himself and scrapes his throat in a brief moment of embarrassment.
I do apologize if I came across as impertinent just now, and I hope you'll forgive my unabating boldness when I assume Sir has come here in search of an audience with either Lord or Lady Kem.
Say you wouldn't mind an audience with the lady of the house. Say that you very much would like to have a word with Lord Kem himself. Wonder about the foreign folk you mentioned. Say you want to chat with the woman Kat. Where can you find her?
Oh, gracious! Her? I truly hope you are not in cahoots with that brazen peddler. Well, she's in the dining room. Yes, do please excuse me, for I've a party of dignitaries to...
heaven's sake, would you please... Oh, ever so sorry. I thought you were that rotten butler about to warn me once again to take the ocular, not the tactile approach. I swear I've a mind to beat him to death with the nearest dictionary I can find.
Tell her that you've not contemplated such a pernicious assault. Pernicious assault is to venture ahead. Venture ahead first into the most. Okay.
Do spare me.
This.
That little snob thinks me unworthy of being in his precious lord's mansion, appraising his precious lord's collection of antiques. Just you try judging the state of a Vedistian armoire if you're not even allowed to rummage through its drawers.
Say that you met Lord Kem. He strikes you as more of an old warhorse than an architect.
Oh, he's all blood and battle, all right. Until you show him a Ferolian snuff box or an ancient imperial fainting couch, then he's as giddy as a cat in a field of catnip. He knows very well I'm the best in the business. Asked me to value his collection personally.
Ask her what she is doing exactly. Ask him if there's anything for sale.
Highly interesting. And highly valuable. Perhaps even quite out of your league. Anything else?
Wait, what? Okay, that necklace is interesting.
Have you managed to rummage up any turnips?
I'm merely appraising the many antiques gathered in here in this beautiful mansion.
A roguish little smile suddenly plays upon her lips.
What else would I be doing?
Learn your weapon, say you'll have...
Again! This time I'll find you.
My, you do drive a hard bargain, don't you? Very well. Consider yourself invited. Now listen closely. Rumour has it that Lord Kim's mansion is built upon a massive vault in which he hides his true valuables. His entire house is but a smokescreen for the real treasure hidden underneath. I've had no luck so far in locating this fabled vault, but if you do, I swear the entire hoard is yours. No questions asked. All I want in return for this information is a trio of curios that is said to be kept inside. The portrait of the divine, the cup of kings, and the scroll of eternity. Everything else is yours. A most satisfactory arrangement.
Ask if she can help locate the vault.
She shakes her head apologetically.
There are only whispers of a vault and quieter whispers still of what it may contain. But at least you know now that it's there. Probably. Did you find them? Ugh, I suppose...
Where to start?
Doesn't seem like the kind of place you'd hide a vault.
There's a way up and a way down. I don't know. I would have thought of it behind this thing. Let's see, mirror.
You see yourself in the mirror. It's quite a sight.
You can go anywhere
Not a
through the
chance, said Bert. You'll never find me.
We were hoping you'd see fit to reopen the school.
I'll talk to my husband. He loves children so. Oh, a fellow noble. Such a dignified carriage could belong to no other. It's a delight to greet someone of my own station. Not that I would judge these present plebeians. They are here by invitation, of course. People like them keep the city's wheels turning and its boats afloat. Magicians among us, truly. An afternoon of hot tea and warm recitations is the least I can offer them.
She mingles with sailors and courtesans, and if they are royalty, tell her you find us unbecoming. A remark on her party is so intriguing. What can she tell you about it? Ask about the tea room. She seems well cute. Go for it.
Yes, indeed. Why, a lady without a proper tea set is no more useful than a party without a hostess. As long as you choose the most delicate leaves and brew at the proper temperature, you're destined for luxury. Would you care to try your hand at it? I have 3 varieties, each as aromatic as the last. I've no doubt you could brew a delicious cup.
Let's go first.
Yes, a classic green from the ancient kingdom Zia Valley. I'm sure you know the place. The plant's last week is spent in shade, which gives the leaves a sumptuous, nutty flavor. Certainly. Oh, I love this white tea. It's so sweet. The buds are plucked when they're so young they've barely felt the wind. Certainly. So interesting. It is pure and black, grown in the eroded highlands, yet you'd swear it had been mixed with ginger and honey. Certainly.
I like the white tea.
Oh, I should have guessed you had a sweet tooth. Enjoy this sampling. I hope you enjoy the smooth finish. Bliss. Not at all. We all deserve a taste of luxury from time to time, do we not? I may live in a resplendent mansion, but I still share my riches. One lucky guess. A pity my husband couldn't make it. He has his hands full, you see. Why, I barely ever see him myself.
Lady Kem's bright cheeks fall and her jaw goes slack. She is lost in thought for but a moment, however, and puts on a brave and regal face.
But I think you'll find present company more than adequate. Tea time is such a delight. Well, do make them.
The butler. Interesting. So this. Usually if they haven't named or...
The kin hum...
Okay, so never mind, he doesn't have any... Huh. I don't know what to do. Oh, it's another trader.
If you're looking for Kat, she's evaluating all of Kem's antiquities.
Why does
It'll,
everything...
it'll be a while, but hey, why not do some shopping while you wait? You'll love what I've got.
Sneaking, bartering... That'd be good for... Why do you people have so many paintings?
I got real lucky when the Voidwoken attacked. They didn't go anywhere near the Chem estate. I know some people that lost everything.
We shouldn't take the risk. We can be happy elsewhere. Real antiques and
The man and the elf keep their voices to a discreet level, but it's impossible to miss the tension between them. They're arguing.
What more to convince you? More Voidwoken?
A plague? An earthquake?
Wait.
Arx is doomed. Farah, come on. Where's this elsewhere that's better than Arx? This is the greatest city in the world. I'll leave it over my dead body.
Exactly. Your dead body. My dead body.
We finally found a gay couple?
This place is dead. We can be together anywhere.
They fall into a sullen silence, neither of them willing to give in.
State that they should leave while they can.
Keep out of this.
This is not a good time. Please.
Huh.
Looks like it's heading to the river.
Stranger, I implore you, turn back. There is naught within but black. Your consulate lies in ruin. Accursed flames lap at every corner. The paladins are great and faithful warriors, but some tragedies even they can't undo. I'm sure it's a tale you've heard before, and I'm sure it has the same twist. And then there were Voidwoken. A few of your kin managed to escape to Kem's estate. They were consumed by cursed flames.
Say you have enough for killing dog parents.
I'm sure your skill would prove invaluable. Whatever your house, were there Voidwoken left to slay. I'm afraid the terrors waiting within aren't so tangible.
The priestess's eyes glaze over, and she shivers in fear.
You'd have to be mad to continue. And if you managed to escape, you'd be madder still. I can't say.
Sauce! First Revenant on 19. Where's the first Revenant? Oh. Foaming blood begins to gush from the eyes, mouth, and nose of several bystanders. Their flesh melts away, revealing hellish figures behind.
You spilled the blood of the advocate. The doctor demands a reckoning.
Oh. Flee for now if you can. Oh dear God! Flee, flee, flee! Take one of them. Send to the Red Prince. What the heck? Why aren't the paladins helping me? This is paladins. I can't heal myself. Why does everything have to be on fire? Like every battle, it's flames. Probably my best bet for in terms of resurrection would be Ethan, but I'm going to separate us a bit.
I'll yield to none.
Just gonna go straight for Ethan. Oh, Fane. Okay, what the heck, man? people are... Dear God, everything here is slow. These things are level 20? I lost. I don't think I can win this. Typhon's our healer. Oh, come on. Oh, why? Why is this a thing? Why? Like, I'm level 17. I'm fighting things that are level 20. So apparently these people are pissed because I killed the advocate. Like how none of the paladins want to help me. I didn't expect them to be fucking level 20, because that just gives them a upper hand about this completely. Okay, I've been streaming since like 8:30. It's 11 now, so it's been about 2 hours. I'll stream until like 11:30, and then I'll end it there, just to make it an even 3. Roughly 3. Also, I haven't eaten, because I don't like Bulgarian cream, and my mom doesn't like full donuts. She likes munchkins, specifically munchkins.
You spilled the blood of...
Unremarkable citizen, unassuming citizen. Why are they literally called unremarkable and unassuming? So I can't get into the lizard thing unless... I can't get to the lizard sanctuary without going past him, which means I'm gonna have to beat level 20s to be able to get into the lizard sanctuary. Wonderful. That's kind of bad, really not cool, man. What's up? Let's just go up.
Mixed.
Very funny.
Okay, so I was told to look for a paladin by the name of Sheep. It's over here. You know what? Let's do this then.
The dwarf's armor looked...
Browse the shop as you please.
Ask...
No hurry. Well then, you need to talk to my colleague inside.
Yeah, what does...
The dwarf stands...
I'm a member of Her Majesty Queen Justinia's Royal Regiment. Special Officer, rank 1, sir.
Ask what the Royal Guard is doing so far from the kingdom.
I'm not at liberty to discuss that.
Through his visor, you can only see his eyes. But there's something in them that belies the steely exterior.
Please, stop.
Should do a stock take. Maybe tidy the shelves. Oh, I didn't see you there. Sorry, it's been, quite a day. You need a hand with anything, let me know.
What the... What? Wait, why are these... What the heck? Tell him the dwarf Lohar sent you.
He rubs his jaw in thought and gives you a long look.
Lohar, eh? The boss has been getting messages from dwarves all over, but that is an interesting one. He's not exactly everyone's favourite dwarf, but talk to the guard at the door. I really shouldn't say any more.
Note that the shop is heavily guarded. Ask if there's a problem with thieves.
No, the boss's daughter was tying the knot. Guards were to make sure it was invite only. Not that it made any difference. There's no way we could have known. But even in these times, one doesn't expect a Voidwoken to appear at a wedding. I'll tell you something, though. We'd no problem with those filthy beasties till all these guards showed up.
Say you're surprised the store wasn't closed for the wedding. Tell him you suspect... Okay.
Take care of yourself.
The store's open. Get away from the door.
At the mention of Lohar, she narrows her eyes, suspicious, and then opens the door. With a jerk of her head, she motions you inside.
I was hired to guard a wedding. Nobody said anything about fighting monsters.
Ah, you.
The noble-looking dwarf beckons Ifan closer. Ifan narrows his eyes, but strides over anyhow, as the dwarf gestures toward the somber group inside.
Hard to believe you're looking at a wedding party, isn't it? My wedding party.
He looks you over, his mouth pressed into a mirthless smirk.
But I suppose you're no stranger to mournful faces. The Silver Fang, isn't that right?
Stay back and let Ivan handle this. Tell the dwarf you're...
Look, I know you're him. I know you can take care of problems. And I've got just the problem for you. A very lucrative one.
I intend to be a particular kind of husband. And I could use someone with your particular talents to help me achieve this. I need you to take care of my father-in-law and bring me his will.
The dwarf winks in an exaggerated fashion, squeezing one eye shut so forcefully it looks like his face just swallowed an eyeball. In return, Ifan raises one eyebrow, slowly.
The man you speak of is not who I am anymore. And I'll not become him again for the likes of you.
Without another word, Ifan turns on one heel and strides away, leaving the aggrieved dwarf spluttering in his wake.
Awful day for it, don't you think?
Oh, he's up your hands.
The dwarf glances at Ifan,
The Silverclaw's blade is clearly dulled. But you look like a man of action. My new father-in-law, Mikhail Ross, must die, and you must retrieve his will. I want...
The dwarf's hand flies to his...
Murder? I suggested no and stop wasting my damn...
How did that not level me up?
I'd be drawing breath now if I was in the garden.
Ifan gives you a sheepish look, all flinty eyes and hunched shoulders.
That's just not the kind of business I'm interested in anymore.
He nods, a faraway look in his eyes.
After the death fog.
Nobody said anything about fighting monsters.
Let me go check with Sahil, who's probably livid about the idea that I didn't, because I remember seeing her. We'll see. I didn't expect her to see her in arcs, though. I thought she would probably stay back or have been executed by the other elves for treason. She's like her head. Excuse me. Forgot about her. That's why I kind of wanted.
Sabile's voice sounds from over your shoulder.
I would speak with Sahela, my kin.
Bid her to do as she pleases.
Thank you.
Sabile, it gives me joy to see you. You continue to become the great Scion. This is good, for we stand on the edge of the abyss. Are you prepared for the coming war? The mother stands tall. The elves are prepared. We must listen to her. You are the new mother, Sabile.
Wait a
You
second.
are the tree of the world. You are deliverance. War is coming. We shall harrow the earth with the blood of humans, lizards, and dwarves, and from it a new forest shall grow. It gives me joy to see you, Sabile.
Sahela keeps her expression carefully blank. Sabile turns away. She...
Most marvellous magic, right at your fingertips.
It gives me joy. The mother stands to war is coming. It gives me...
There's a green up here. Let's see what's up here. I just want to get up to 18 while I'm up here.
Greetings, sister, and may the dawns remain bright as your own beauty. I've got little for sale beyond the very history of our people. I sell not just goods, but memories that can't be restored through flesh alone.
Wait a second. What is this? Bro.
Marvellous magic, right at your fingertips.
Ness, healing tears. Why is everything a little... So they'll get atrophy, I take it. These are interesting. They definitely... A lot of things nowadays have been giving me a lot of stuff. What I really like is these body parts, which I might take.
Greetings, stranger. May the dawn greet you warmly, and the twilight guide you to peace. I've little...
We'll see what these do.
That was disgusting. Yet now I have that oily power within me. Worth it? Worth it.
Oh, interesting.
I can feel Lord Eredor's power surging through me. My fingertips are alive with fiery energy. Those eyes. Those eyes.
Farsight. Oh, wait. I don't think I can use anything I just got out. Because I don't have anything. If I get her Earth now, she's...
Most marvelous magic right at your fingertips.
That was interesting.
Greetings, stranger. May the dawn greet you warmly, and the twilight guide you to... I've little...
Huh. Interesting. That was what that was. We did it! Okay. Memory, because I don't need...
trust of Lord Arhu. Show that you deserve it.
Oh, thank you. One more in persuasion. And a talent! Let's go! Okay. Let's look what we can get.
You have the trust of Lord Arhu. Show that you deserve it.
Okay, Escapist, even when enemies are right in front of you. Far Out Man, increase the range of skills and scrolls by 2M. Okay, Glass Cannon, Gorilla, while sneaking Gorilla, okay, Hothead, you are at maximum vitality, Ice King, Living Armor, adds 35% of all healing received by skills or magic to your magic armor. Lone Wolf, Mononymic, you gain 3 extra points in your memory attribute. Parry gives you 10% of dodging while dual wielding. Savage Tortillas gives all magical skills and critical chance equal to your critical chance score. Slingshot adds extra 5 when throwing grenades. Stench decreases everyone's attitude towards you by 25, but in melee finds less attractive in combat. Certain statuses can no longer be blocked by magical or physical, and their duration extended by 1 turn. Oh. Oh wait, with Torture, certain statuses can by you are no longer blocked by magical or physical. Oh. Interesting. That might be really
you
good
have
for...
the trust of Lord Arhu. Show that you deserve it.
Okay, Water Rush increases your recovery and maximum vitality points by 1 when you're 50% health. Makes you explode in bloody cloud when you die. Walk it off. Gives all magical skills and talents equal to your critical chance. Morning Person.
You have the trust of Lord Arhu. Show that you deserve it. You have the trust of Lord Arhu. Show that you deserve it.
Okay. Let's go. Oh, wait, I still have the combat ability, which I didn't put on anything yet.
I pledge my soul for
I don't think I'm gonna raise anything other than maybe his single-handed now, because less wielding. Yeah, it does. I think it's not with the shield. This is brilliant, though. I was so waiting for this.
You have the trust of Lord Arhu.
Get to memory.
You deserve it.
If I do this, I get 90% of my health back. One more, and I get 100. Or I can raise my range.
You have the trust of Lord Arhu.
I don't think I need anything else on him. Let's get Necromancer. This, I can't raise bar. But I want my bartering. Blood. Lucky Charm then. If I can't raise bartering, it's not worth it.
You have the trust of Lord Arhu. Show that you deserve it.
Reduces the cost of using grenades and scrolls by 1 AP when your offhand is free. Bigger and better immediately grants you 2 extra attribute points. So attributes with this. Comeback Kid. If an enemy lands a fatal blow, Comeback Kid. Escapist, Far Out Man increases the range of skills and scrolls by 2m. Does not have melee and touch range skills. So I think I should get this for Ivan. It's not much, but it's definitely good to have that little bit of extra range. And I don't think there's anything else here I really want for him, other than maybe Mononymic, which raises my memory by 3. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Far Out Man, because even though it's not much, it definitely helps. Let's do Fane next. Fane's gonna get 2 memory because obviously he needs it. I want to give him memory and Geomancer. Actually, Geomancer's fine. Let's give it on Hydros. My bad. I didn't mean memory, I meant Hydros.
You have the trust of Lord Ahu.
I already have Max Lore Master. I don't think I need anything maybe other than Lucky Charm now at this point.
You have the trust of
And I really like the idea of getting Torture, because certain statuses caused by you are no longer blocked by magic. So I can give Atrophy, Burning. I can't give Atrophy, but I can give Suffocating, Necrofire, Bleeding, all that kind of stuff without touching it. And Sabile's last one. Okay. Seeing that she's now getting a decent amount, I think that my best bet is to go with Geomancer. And give her some things that raise her Geomancer a bit. Okay, in terms of this, Thievery. Even though I don't steal as much as I used to, I think that would be a good idea. Gives you extra for an warfare. That's not what I was looking for. When I went for that Opportunist, attack off opportunity, Mononymic, Leech. Leeches be pretty decent too. I don't need arrow recovery. I don't need Far Out Man, don't need Glass Canyon, don't need Gorilla, don't need Hothead. Ice King, nah. Leech is iffy.
You have the trust of Lord Ahu. Show that you deserve it.
Okay. Pal, Picture of Health. Savage. I think there was something in here that I was looking for that, other than this, required 1 warfare. This is what I was looking for. Incompatible with the pawn. Ah!
You have the trust of Lord Ahu. Show that you deserve it.
Pawn do. Oh, okay. So that's what makes me move around a lot.
You have the trust of Lord Ahu. Show that you
Okay,
deserve it.
then I think I'm gonna go with Leech. Okay. So I have. I keep saying Lord Ahu.
Please return. You have the trust of Lord Ahu. Show that you deserve it. You have the trust of Lord Ahu. Show that
If I had to
you deserve it.
pick a talent for him, let me see what talents he can get. What a Rush. Nah. Torture. Nah. Pet Pal's iffy, because Pet Pal has actually been something I wanted to get on him for a while. But now that I've got a good decent amount of it, I'm like, maybe. All Skilled Up is also really interesting. I don't really need any civil abilities on him though, so I think I'm good. If I do, I'll go for persuasion. It's one of those things like, do I want to get another combat ability and just put it in persuasion? You know what? Sure. Because I can do this and then get whatever I want to raise for him up. What did I just level up for him? Single-handed? Okay, so it goes up about 6 points on both. Why would I do that if I can raise water up one and get healing on him?
You have the trust of Lord Arthur. Surely that you deserve.
Yeah, let's go with this. Just because I want to get something so he's a little bit better. Okay. In terms of it, I think everyone has a decent amount now of points. Things they can get. Yeah, everyone does. Great. I don't think I'm anywhere close down. I don't know, level 19.
I've got the wares you need.
Hopeful pilgrims, take the path of blood.
Too loud. Do you think the
I think that's where I'm gonna end the stream. Mainly because I gotta do some things still today, but on the other hand, I kind of want to go look around town for stuff now to fill in this ideal that I got going here. Plus, I think now the Red Prince can't fail any persuasions.
The man stares unblinkingly at his canvas.
For the most part, but the original, he keeps it locked away.
So that bartering can only go up to so much percentage. Alrighty. So this is where I'm going to call off the stream. If you guys did enjoy, please leave a like down below. It helps out a lot more than you guys will ever know. I'm sorry that we didn't really do a whole lot, and that a lot of this was just me being bad at the game. What are you?
A well-dressed dwarf woman lies on the cobbles, giggling drunkenly to herself.
I wish I was bloody homeless. Then I'd be home already. No, I was at a wedding. Beggars kicked me out. Said I was causing a scene.
Looks like you've been kicked out. Void Woken attacked the party, man.
Ha! Void Woken. Good one. You're a regular jester.
Oh, Jeebus.
The usual fuss. The groom's a local alchemist, marrying the daughter of some big shot merchant.
Sadie, you want to go in the wedding? Can she help you?
Invitation only, I'm afraid. They'd hardly kick out their own flesh and blood, would they? I barely know any of them. Friends of business acquaintances.
Ask if you could get her an invitation if she's no longer needs it.
Eh? No. Why would I do that? Fine, fine. Take the bloody thing. Now, off with you. I can feel a Void Woken of a headache.
I think it was great to give him that extra persuasion. Alright, so this is where I'm going to end it. If you guys did enjoy, we'll do all that stuff I said before. Yada yada. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.